Hello, and welcome to another angry unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the Tiran-5 Blazer recon tank. So how the hell did the Israelis get their hands on a bunch of T-55 tanks? Well, they captured him. During the 6-Day War, the Egyptians and Syrians used quite a lot of T-55s. The Israelis in these battles managed to knock out and capture some of these vehicles, and they decided to use them in their own military, mainly as more of a reserve unit, though they would end up seeing frontline service during the Yom Kippur and Lebanese War. Later on in their service life, they would end up being retooled and upgraded with more NATO equipment, such as a 105mm gun, a General Motors engine, 7.62mm NATO machine guns, as well as reactive armor packages. In the 1990s, they would be moved from active service and sold to a variety of countries, such as Uruguay and South Lebanon. And also, some of these would end up being converted into APCs, the Akazarit. In-game, the Tiran-5 Blazer is a 30-point recon tank available to the Israelis, and it has 2 weapons. So first up, you have a 105mm NATO gun with 30 rounds of ammunition, 1.9km range, 40% accuracy, 25% while moving, 13 AP, 3 HP, and a rate of fire of 7 rounds a minute. A pretty standard low-end 105mm gun. It's decent at dealing with lighter armor targets, and at close range it can prove to be a threat against medium armored targets. And it also has a machine gun, but unlike most Israeli vehicles, it only actually has one, which is a little bit lackluster, and it's not even a 50 cal. Pop down to miscellaneous stats, has 8 frontal armor, 5 outside, 2 at back, and 2 on top. 10 HP, medium size, good optics, a speed of 60km off-road, 110 on the road, medium stealth, an autonomy of 400km, and it is type restricted to mechanized armored support and motorized deck. So, in battle, the Tiran-5 Blazer is another recon tank in a long line of recon tanks of, well, DLC power creep recon tanks. But in comparison to the Dutch Leopard or the Yugoslavian Stealth M84, the Tiran-5 is a little bit more subdued. As in comparison to those tanks, this isn't exactly as hard of a hitter. With only 13 AP, you're not going to be run-shotting medium and heavy tanks from the side. This is a bit more of a light armoured support vehicle, and for the price, that's what you're going to be getting. Just for 30 points, this is still extremely cost efficient, as you have a decent light/medium tank with good stealth, good autonomy, and good optics. This is a very good single package tank for doing some cheesy stuff on the flanks, and because of that stealth capability, you can fire off a few shots and not be seen. This is probably the best ground recon vehicle you can get for Israel in comparison to the price. You have the HVMS, which is a little bit more niche, or is a very cool vehicle regardless, and the 30-point Jeep, and well, there's a good reason you don't use unarmored recon vehicles in a modern battlefield. The availability is also quite generous, as you can get 2 cards of them, with 13 per card in a standard Israeli deck, so you have more than enough Tiran-5 Blazers to really blaze it. Overall, it's just a good, cost-effective recon tanks. Recon tanks are definitely very much in vogue in Wargame Red Dragon, thanks to the stealth bonus. This provides good, cheap, and sightful fire support. You can't really go wrong with it. And well, I'm going to leave it off at that. This has been another Angry Unit of the Week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As usual, please just take it easy.